Just came back to the junkyard and it's still there, So this Explorer right here, another one I found is a D4, which is a 373 limited slip. Yeah, it's pretty unique. I think I'm bringing a whole bunch more vehicles coming up soon. 2 limited slip differentials in here. I found 8.8. Come back tomorrow and snag it. So this is what I picked up last week, and this is a 231C transfer case out of S10 that has a manual shifter. And I'm going to try to combine these 2 cases. I even got the adapter to make it work with the Jeep, because the 4L60 transmission I'm picking up on the weekend has a different output shaft. So, you know, the options are to buy kit, which means tear down the transmission. I'm going to try to bastardize these 2 cases. Very similar, except I'm going to see if I can change out those shafts right there, because that's a spline. And then, of course, that one there's bolt-on. So I'm going to see if those will interchange. And then I want to take the front half of my case, because I got that slip yoke eliminator and all that shit. So I'm gonna have to tear it down and see if that can be done or not. Really, Tomcats? How am I supposed to watch Big Clive if you're blocking the screen, Tomcats? Why do you do this to me? Why? Why, Tomcat? Alright, it's a cold morning. Loading up some tools I think I'm gonna need to finish pulling that out. Got, of course, the hacksaw and the 12-point socket in there. It's brisk. It's like minus 20, but it's supposed to get up to 0 today. I don't think I need anything else. Oh yeah, the old truck's pretty cold today. .40 below. I don't give a fuck, got a heater in my truck, and I'm off to the rodeo. Well, not really. Minus 19. Close enough though. Once it comes off high idle, we're ready to roll. Check engine lights on for the catalytic converters that are no longer there. I made a device to cheat it, but it must be plugged up with carbon or something. I'd have to check it out in the springtime. I don't know. I think I'm probably only going to drive this truck for another year maybe. Ford is that the heater is awesome. By the time I leave my neighborhood, temperature's already up, blowing hot air, where my car, because it's a diesel, takes a long time to get warm. I got to drive my diesel at least 20 kilometers before it starts putting out some real good heat. So when it's cold in the wintertime, the car is freezing inside. Alright, just coming in the pick and pull right now. Yesterday I was here, verified the axle was still there. Odds of it going missing in a few hours that it closed, an hour and a little bit it's been open this morning, is probably pretty slim. I'd be very surprised, but anything can happen. Fedora says he's already here. I see his Jeep right in the parking lot. I'm gonna park right beside him. Right beside the rush. Yeah, buddy. All right, we're in luck. We just got back here. Let's hope those front screws in the front don't fuck us over. Wasn't too bad actually. Half hour. Finished getting it out. One drive shaft bolt gave us a little bit of issue. Front brake cable's just cut, brake cable or brake line just cut. Calipers are hanging, but they're probably seized. This thing will definitely need some pretty serious cleaning. Stopped off at Princess Auto on the way home, got some skates, got the differential on there. Quite a bit bigger than the Dana 35 for sure. Gonna have to tear this down completely, rebuild it, rebuild the new brake line, truss it, dust shields, brakes. Got to figure out how I'm gonna have to tie in the parking brakes, all that bullshit. If I need that sway bar or what the fuck, don't know yet. Yeah, it's definitely too low. Turn it off now. Let's sit for a couple of minutes, see if it bleeds itself off. It's so bizarre that when you turn the key forward, it doesn't pressurize up. Only when you start cranking it over. Calipers are probably junk. Rotors are going to be scrapped. Gonna have to go through it all. Probably going to see if I could run with these for the time being. 35 until I get this completely rebuilt. Because I got 4.56 gears in this. And with the LS swap and the 4L60 transmission, I'm not sure how it's going to rev. Because if its gears are too low and revs too high, the 410s is the next option. So hopefully I can rig up something that I can at least get the rear drive shaft in and see. But that's where I'm sitting. Hopefully tomorrow I'll go pick up the transmission. Got another skate right there picked up from Princess Auto. Put the transmission on, the skated around. Skates all over. Don Gats, why are you on the table? Why are you protesting me? I was only gone for 4 days. 4 days. What are you gonna do when I go to Cuba for a week? And you just knocked my bong over with your little kitty tail. What are you doing? You knocked my bong over, buddy. Kitties don't smoke bongs. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? All right, last night went to Citizen Brewery with JD. Had a beer, had a brisket sandwich. Nice to kick back, haven't seen him for almost a couple months. And right now, on a road trip to Red Deer, 2 hours away on Stony Trail. Gonna go pick up that transmission, come back. That's about the final piece I need to start assembling everything. So next weekend, start getting the motor mounts tacked up, get the engine and transmission tacked up, and start fitting it all together and see what's gonna happen. Once that's done, start figuring around with the wiring, trying to get that all assembled and this and that, and see what's gonna go down. Just plugging away, less than 100 kilometers to go to Red Deer. It's kind of a boring trip with no one to come along. Nobody wanted to go. Trevor was working nights, so it is what it is. Not bad traffic though. Highway's pretty clear and open. Weather is good. Let's pick up this transmission, get the fuck home. There we are. Just picked up the transmission, torque converter, gasket. We're all ready now. 2 hours to pick up the transmission, and now another 2 hour drive back, and Trevor's coming over to help me unload. Transmission's actually a lot lighter than I thought. I thought it'd be way heavier, but it's not. Alright, I got all the pieces now. Flywheel. This is a flat flywheel commonly found on a 6-liter because I got the extended crank. Got the 2 transfer cases. Transmission now. We got, obviously, rear end we got yesterday. So this weekend was gathering all the parts. So we got everything to get going now. Next weekend we can start. Motor mounts in there. Get the motor mounts mounted on the engine. Flywheel attached, or flex plate I should say. Torque converter, transmission. Fit her up. Leave it in place. Build the transfer case, fit it up, see what's gonna fit. put the front support on, see how much clearance I got, pull it out, weld it in place, start assembling. Sure glad I got those skates. Made things a hell of a lot easier. Transmission's not that heavy either. I thought it'd take a couple people. I'd ask Trevor to come on over, but I managed just to lift it out myself, put it on the skate without blowing my back out. That is that. We're done. We're ready. We're committed now. Let's make this happen. The guy I got the transmission off of was a wealth of knowledge, giving me lots of info about it and on setting it up and everything else, especially when you come to the oil cooler lines, is that the minimum he said to have is 3/8 inside diameter. Anything smaller than that, you're going to have some issues. The pressure line has about 200 psi, I guess, and he said make sure you hook it up to a cooler in the radiator. Don't hook it up to a separate cooler because it's not going to run right. It's not going to cool right. It's got to be in a cooler with like the radiator. All right, motherfucking beer time. It is cold in the garage. As you can see right now, I can see my breath. We got some Ribstone Creek lager right here. I believe this is locally brewed. Nope. Edgerton, Alberta. Ribstone Creek Brewery, where the hell that is. Might have to Google it out. Anyways, motherfucking beer time. Oh, that's fucking good. That's really good. I could down a few of those while having a fire for sure. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here. Pretty short video. I apologize. It's just a video of gathering the parts. The real work is about to begin when we start fitting everything up. And then there's going to be a shit ton of content, a shit ton of information that basically anybody who's going to watch my video series on this channel and on my other channel should be able to learn from my mistakes, what I do along the way to make their Jeep work with an LS swap. This is going to be a pretty exciting project. As soon as we get done this one, we can move on to the next project. But we still got a ways to go. This project's probably going to take me I was thinking March. Might even be closer to May now before we're done. We're going to see. Anyways, motherfucking beer time. If you have any questions or comments, post them below. Otherwise, I want to thank you guys for watching.